So there's new legal trouble potentially for Donald Trump and J.D. Vance in Ohio. Now, this group, a nonprofit, the Haitian Bridge Alliance, which is representing the Haitian community in Springfield, Ohio, has filed a motion in court, an affidavit, I guess, asking for there to be charges against Donald Trump and J.D. Vance for the rhetoric and everything that they have brought against the Haitian community in Springfield, starting with this claim that they're eating the dogs, cats, and pets in Springfield, Ohio, and all of the violence that has sprung up since then. The bomb threats, there's been over 30 bomb threats called in to various schools and hospitals and things like that. And just the overwhelming violent rhetoric that has now been brought among the town and everything else that's going on. The Haitian community does not feel safe in Springfield right now, and they're saying it is because of the rhetoric from the Trump and Vance campaign. And even when they were proven that this was wrong, and even J.D. Vance said in that interview on CNN that he created the story, they're doubling down, they're tripling down, and making it worse for the citizens of Springfield, especially the Haitian community there. So they have applied with the court for this criminal charge. Now, there is a law in Ohio that does allow private citizens to bring charges against individuals. A lot of times it's used by like businesses to bring charges against like somebody writing a bad check or a shoplifter, things like that. And now, as of right now, there has not been a hearing scheduled, as far as I know. There will need to be a hearing scheduled in front of a judge to hear this argument, and then they will decide if this has merit and if the charges are actually going to be brought, and then it would go through the whole process. But that's interesting because if these are new charges, that would be the first time this close to the election that a presidential candidate and vice presidential candidate on the same ticket have ended up with charges from their campaign rhetoric and their campaign talking points. Not to mention that it is especially bad that they are talking about bringing charges against a former president during the campaign. That we have gotten to this point is horrible. And then you also have the sitting senator of Ohio potentially facing criminal charges in the state that he represents. This is ridiculous, but they're facing some level potentially of accountability here because their rhetoric has been so dangerous, and we've been wondering what could be done about it. Well, this is something that can be done about it. Hopefully, there is going to end up being a hearing. I know there will be. I just don't know when. It has not been scheduled yet, but we'll see. When this hearing happens, there's going to be some real talk about the effect that this rhetoric has had on the community and whether or not it warrants the level of charges, etc. So we'll see how fast this moves through the system. But Donald Trump and J.D. Vance could potentially be facing real world consequences and real charges out of this. And it just keeps getting worse for those two.